Hello there everyone, yeah, first video for a while, certainly my first video since the incidents at Southport. Would have been last Monday of last week, it's Wednesday today, Monday of last week. So I've been keeping my thoughts very much to myself, letting things unfold, not particularly getting involved, just paying attention really, and I feel now is the time to do a little short one, so here I am. I've been listening to a lot of the main guys that we all watch, those of us that are in the movement. Anyway, I'm sure the majority of you will know who I'm talking about. People like Richard Inman, Paul Thorpe, Mr. Timmy Hobson, you got to be very careful what you say and who you say now. The warning's coming down. The grapevine, so I'm paying attention, and that's what I'm going to do. Be very careful with my words and what words I use, and names and phrases. Can get you in a lot of trouble these days. A lot of guys have been shut down. YouTubers have had their channels shut down, or they've been demonetised, videos have been demonetised. Anyway, moving on from there. MSM, dealing with the mainstream media first, and the rubbish and the absolute garbage that they're coming out with, and what they are and what they are not showing you, and what they are talking about and what they are not talking about. And from somewhere, about a week ago, the name EDL was mentioned. Someone's magicked that up and thrown that into the melting pot. So everybody's now talking about the EDL. We've got a newly formed Muslim Defence League that we've seen recently out on the streets. It's been on social media attacking white British people or white people with bats, sticks, fence posts, kicking them in the face. Those of us, I'm sure, have seen this very, very violent scenes. Not good at all. You boys need to stand down. You need to stand down and take a deep breath. Because and if you, I'm sure some Muslims out there watching this, and the EDL no longer exists. That's 100% fact. So the EDL and nobody else is coming to get you. So that's a fallacy. That's made up fake news bullshit. There's rumours being spread around, and understandably so, because the police are holding back information of the assailant and the murderer, which is what he is, regardless and irrespective of his age. He's a murderer, committed them heinous crimes last week. Very little details have been released to the public, and the public feels as if, and I feel as if, we are being gaslit. Now the reasons for this is being put on what happened in Southport, the repercussions of Southport, and a certain Mr. Timothy Hobson instigating problems from abroad on social media with his posts. Now, I've been keeping up to date with his posts, and in every post I've seen in the last 10 days is referred to peace, love and peace. Don't be going out there causing violence, burning things. You get nowhere. Peaceful demonstration. Okay, that's what he's been asking for. Now, in the mainstream media, you've got the complete and utter reversal of that. Sky News, BBC News, ADL, Timothy Hobson. Maybe I shouldn't have mentioned EDL, but I've done it now on several occasions. So, orchestrating things while he's abroad on holiday with his family, and all the other nonsense that they're spouting surrounding all of this. Two-tier policing. You've got Muslims walking around the streets with bats and machetes and knives, and being stopped by a police officer and asked to go back and return all your weapons to the mosque. Go home and calm down. We're not here to arrest you. I wonder what will happen if I was to walk round the corner here, round to the car carrying a big knife, 12-inch knife. I wonder how long I could walk down the street for that for before I got lifted. And rightly so too, and rightly so. Now I'm just going to reiterate a few of the problems and what we're seeing. What we're seeing, the people out burning and causing riots and getting nicks and fighting with the police is not a lot. These people are not part of the movement as far as I can tell. As far as I can see and observe and listen to what other people's opinions are, who are valid, who are valued, and that is these people that are turning up at demonstrations and causing violence and burning and looting and doing everything else. It's criminal. They should be nicked, and rightly so, and they should go to prison, and rightly so. But they are not part of our movement. Our movement is peaceful. Our movement took place on July 27th in Trafalgar Square. There was over 100,000 people there, and I don't believe there was one arrest that day. Or there might have been. I don't swear to that, but I don't know of any arrests. And I didn't see any trouble whatsoever from where I was stood. In the right bang on the steps of Trafalgar Square in front of the National Museum, National Gallery. And I didn't see any trouble whatsoever. And all this nonsense that's going on is ruining our movement, because our movement is all about not having been heard. Not just since last Monday's horrific murder of children, and I believe 8 are still in hospital, we haven't heard any news of. So 11 children, or adults and children, should I say, and haven't heard anything since. But the problems and underlying causes of everything, and why the protest for March the 27th is about the immigration, the illegal immigration, Brexit. This country voted for Brexit, it got ignored. Then we had Corona, 3 years of that, and everything that I'm not going to go into right here, and everything surrounding that, lockdown. facial masks, and everything that we went through with that. Not going to delve on that so long. There's other things. Two-tier policing. One law for them, one law for us. One law for the elite and another law for us. You know, it's becoming a totalitarian state. Everywhere we go we're watched. We're screened, monitored. Our laws don't seem to be for anybody else but us British. You get steamrolled by riot police, but the Saturday marches that go on over the weekend with the Islam and the Palestine and all that lot marching through London week in, week out, and all other days of the week as well. They don't get none of that. All they get is they get the police banging their knee to them. Anyway, that's it. Quick update, my thoughts. But primarily this video is about peace. Leave it alone. I wouldn't be bothered going to a protest right now at this moment in time. Leave it alone. We ain't got anything planned. All the lads that organised all the organising for the movement haven't got anything planned. The movement being Unite the Kingdom, of course, I'm talking about. So I'll leave it with there. That's that. I'll come back in a few days' time if there's anything worth talking about, but at the moment it's all the same thing, isn't it? Same thing day in, day out at the moment. Not very pleasant to watch. So, stop the violence. Cease with the violence, everybody. Chill out. Calm down. Let things calm down. And then we'll go again. That's what I'm saying. Agree with me or disagree with me, it's up to you. Share this video, like it. Whatever, subscribe. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers now. Bye bye. Bye bye.